And they sent me on a forward detachment, and I went down to Seoul in a truck, and I got 13 barrels of diesel in the back of my truck, and it's snowing, and there's about the size of a 50-cent piece, and it got dark, and I stopped at the back up to where we was about 500 yards from where I was camped, and I stopped it and put my deal up in low and used across the railroad track. Wham! Train backed into me, knocked me in the ditch, and then I looked. I was kind of angling. I had the company mail with me. Kind of strode that around a little bit, and then I looked down the railroad track and I was like, "Oh my God, there comes another one." It's the same one. He went down there and stopped. And at night, we counted the next morning. We counted 60 holes in our tent, and we lost a couple of guys that time. And so anyway, that was that's about it. And then I came home after that. I spent my 21st birthday there too in 51, and then I came home in 52, and then rotated because we were in a forward detachment. We came home on points. So the further north you were, the more points you got. You rotate. So I was there about a year, and then after that one, then sent me to Nevada to proving ground. They used it for guinea pigs, and that was in 1953, and they used it for. That was in a trench, a 6-foot trench, when there was the atomic bombs. When it's north of Korea, north of Las Vegas, about 65 miles, and they when they were testing those atomic bombs, and the earthquake shook, and the light came on, the dirt came in on top of us, and there was a black sergeant. We got up, and there's a black sergeant there. He said, "Don't go there. That's a hot area." So they walked us down to ground zero, and they had like 53 Ford cars sitting there all demolished. And I got a little radiation. I get 10% disability from the government. I got radiation on my right ear. So that's about it. I was from Texas, and I met my wife in King City, and she was from Arkansas. When I was in Texas, and I got out one day in '54, and that day we went to Las Vegas and got married for $15, and it lasted 65 years. So here, yeah. And so anyway, I lost her 14 years ago.
Tell us where you met Mom.
There used to be Elsie's, a little honky tonk down there, and going into Hunter Vegas, and I met her. I told my buddies, "I want that one." So anyway, we had 3 children and had 2 stepchildren. A boy passed away. Still have a daughter, and my youngest child is a surgeon in Kaiser in hospital. And I have a boy here in Salinas, James, and he's retired from the county.
County of Monterey.
And John has Tri-County Fire Protection Company.
James Michael. Go by Mike.
James Michael, yeah. So that's about it.
On it? How
Oh, that was quite an honor. It was quite an honor, and I was surprised they got it so big. I used to work right across the street there with PG&E.
that used to be PG&E?
161 Main Street with PG&E back in the 50s, and started reading meters, and they got too many dog bites. I transferred inside, and I wound up at senior draftsman and retired 10 years early. My wife and I went through 3 motorhomes, and would go to Panama City Beach, Florida, and stop at KOA camps and stuff like that. So we had a good life. So anyway, I've been retired 37 years now already from PG&E.
37 years.
What's that?
37 years? That's
37 years.
That's pretty neat. We've had a lot of people tell us that sometimes where the banners are placed, it's like a special spot.
Oh,
Even though it's alphabetical.
Yes, it's alphabetical order.
Well, I never knew when I was working there at 161. I never knew my picture be on a flagpole.
Right.
We used to play pool.
Yeah, well, there's pool hall right over here with the camp. What's that theater is?
Theater.
Maya.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'd go down there and play pool during our lunch hour.